The ECB cut rates by 25 basis points. The Fed kept rates unchanged, but the euro versus U.S. dollar is pushing back to the upside in early U.S. trading. That has the technicals moving a little bit more in the positive direction, but actually in a neutral area. I'll talk about it in this video, so let's get started. ECB's Lagarde is starting and giving her opening reports in her press conference. And when you have an interest rate decision and also things like the press conference where, little nuances of how the market interprets that comments from the ECB's Lagarde, they could lead to volatility. So be aware, be prepared. Nevertheless, in this video, I'm going to talk about the technicals that are driving this euro versus US dollar. And what we can see in trading here today, the price initially fell below the 200-hour moving average. That's a green line in this chart. After trading above and below it during yesterday's trade through the FOMC rate decision, and all that came after it. The move to the downside did break below the 1.0405 level. That level, if you recall, goes back to the daily chart. If you take a look at the low price that we saw in 2022 to the high price that we saw in 2023, the 50% retracement comes right at 1.0405. So going back to our hourly chart, that's this horizontal line right here. And ahead of the ECB rate decision, the price was below that level, and then we started to move back above that level. That tilted the bias a little bit more to the upside, and we also failed on the break of the 38.2% retracement of the move up from the January low to the January high. That was also a disappointment for traders. We fell below it yesterday, not once but twice as well. And each of the time the market failed, we rotated to the upside. We failed, we rotated back to the upside. Today we failed, rotated back to the upside. So you see the pattern and the disappointment below the 38.2% retracement, below the 1.0405 level as well. On the top side, we have moved back to this swing area here, which was defined by this ceiling here, which had a number of different highs right through here, here. We broke through that ceiling into another swing area up here and then rotated to the downside and tried to stay below it here before breaking to the upside and using that level as a springboard to the upside and trading. This week, admittedly, the price ahead of the rate decisions from the Fed and all the other data this week had the price trading above and below this level. Get above it is more bullish, and we'll look toward the 100-hour moving average, which is starting to tilt to the downside here. Is that a mistake? I don't know. We'll see if we get above that level and get above this swing area through here. You can see how it's ceiling through here, and then became a floor right here before rotating to the downside right through there, and it goes back through here as well. But if we get above that area, that would also be more bullish for the upside for the euro versus US dollar. So buyers are making a play here early in the euro versus US dollar. If we can stay above the 200-hour moving average, that would be the best case scenario for this pair. If we can get above this swing area, get above the 100-hour moving average, and that swing area, it increases the bullish bias to the upside for the pair. But be aware there could be volatility through this rate decision, through the press conference. So be aware, be prepared. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune to trading. Bye-bye now.